Claudia Blin here, and this is another video from my Being a Social Justice Warrior series, and today's video topic is going to be toxic masculinity.
Hold that thought, sweetheart. Continue.
There are a lot of people that hear the words toxic masculinity and think, oh my god, what on earth is that?
Well, it sounds like you're going to annoy me, but I'm not going to let that sort of thing get to me. How'd I get in the garage?
It's the idea of men having to perform a certain gender role and having to act this particularly masculine way in order to be accepted in society. It's basically a way we describe how the patriarchy and sexism impacts men negatively.
A gender role sounds like something on the menu in some obscure Asian restaurant. I ain't buying it. And the only negative impact a man can make is when he accidentally hits himself in the balls.
But an example of these unfair expectations that society puts on men are, for example, the idea that men aren't allowed to be emotional and they're not allowed to cry.
Men have different opinions about this subject. Now, I'll tell you right now, a friend of mine, good friend, he lost his wife and he lost his job in the same week, in rough times. Calls me up, I go meet him for a beer, I'm trying to talk him off the ledge, we sit down, we're chatting, and I pull out a $100 bill and I lay it down. I said, just trying to help, man. And he looks at me and he tears up and starts to cry. I laid my hand on his shoulder and I said, man, give me my fucking money back. Man strong, man no cry.
Okay, what about this idea that men have to be hypersexual, and you'll often see men getting teased if they're virgins? There's a lot of heteronormativity involved in this toxic masculinity as well. There's this idea that you have to be attracted to women.
First of all, lady, I don't know how old you are. I don't know if you're in high school or in college, but if you're telling me that there's a group of people in a room making fun of somebody for being a virgin, then that means there's not a man in the room. And yes, masculine men are awesomely attracted to women.
And being gay is sort of feminine in a sort of way, and so you're kind of ostracised for that. There's this idea that men should be strong and assertive, and this can be really dangerous because obviously you have male abuse victims, and some of these men have been abused by women, and then they feel like they can't come forward because other people are going to mock them, because they're going to think, oh what, you were overpowered by a weak woman, really? Also, you see these victims of abuse getting mocked a lot of the time if they're male, and that's absolutely horrendous, and it's all to do with this idea that men are supposed to be strong and fight women off.
Let me stop you right there. Huge correction here. You just said that a big, strong, masculine man would fight a woman off. How does that even make sense? A big, strong, masculine man doesn't hit a woman, ever. I speak for a lot of strong, masculine men when I say, if you're gay, we don't give a shit. Do your thing. Just don't do my thing. Another thing, if a man is being abused by a woman, he's not afraid to come forward because he's scared of being ridiculed and made fun of. He's scared of going to jail, which he will if anybody knows about the fight. Ladies, if you think there's no equality, why don't you start there?